Hello and welcome to Ocean World Eating Crafters. This game should be familiar to most of you who watch my channel because we just played the demo of Eating Crafters a couple weeks ago at the beginning of Steam Next Fest. We played the demo build that was intended for the previous fest, Open World Sandbox Fest, I think, or something along that line. But the build for Next Fest had co-op mode enabled, and this does as well. So if you are interested in a game like this with co-op, then, well, it is now available. So in this game, we will play on the same starting landmass that we played in the demo. However, I believe a bit more of the game is unlocked in this, and so we're going to play a little bit more long form than just the demo feature that we did during Steam Next Fest. If you haven't seen this game yet, it is sort of a combination of the Planet Crafter and Satisfactory. And if you look at the reviews on Steam, that's literally what everybody who gave it a negative review said. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because some of the things that the Planet Crafter introduced, especially at the beginning of the game, were very interesting. And many of the things that Satisfactory has, that the game has taken into its own, are also very interesting. So I think it's fine. You start out on a world gathering minerals that are laying on the ground, and then you move on to mining nodes that are there on the world as well. That sounds like a great game to me. A great combination of two games that I love very much. Two game styles, two game designs, two game everythings. So let's just go ahead and jump in and get back to playing Eating Crafters. So we have to create a new world, of course. We're going to just call this one Wally World again. In the year 2142, the sun began a series of unprecedented and massive solar eruptions, known as the Great Solar Storms. These eruptions are far more intense than any previously recorded, releasing immense amounts of radiation toward the Earth. Scientists predict that the next major eruption, anticipated within the next decade, could last at least 500 years and has the potential to eradicate all life on Earth. Facing this existential threat, humanity has initiated the Eden Initiative, a mission to find and terraform new planets and create a new haven for humanity. Several promising exoplanets have been identified for colonization based on their potential habitability and resource availability. Which planet will you choose to be our new home? So, the default choice and the only choice in this prologue is Ocean World. Ocean World is a water-dominated exoplanet located in the Alpha Centauri system. We estimate its vast oceans to cover 90% of its surface, and with water already there, it should be easy to turn into a habitable haven for humanity. Small world, or at least small landmass that we have available to us, 90% water, 5% rare resources, just for completeness sake. The other planets we'll be able to try are Echo Prime. This one is a very big with 0 water and 40% rare resources. Etheria, with its big size, 5% water, 60% rare resources. Pyraxis, small, no water, 40% rare resources. And Nova Terra, big, 2% water, 30% rare resources. And I believe that returns us back to Ocean World. So let's go ahead and create our world and get started. Now, I don't know if in the game the world would be more procedurally generated, but at least at this point, it is exactly the same world that we played on in the demo, so we already know a few things about it. And so I'm leaving the tutorial on, but I'm going to kind of not read the tutorial bits because, well, we saw them during the demo, and I'm assuming they're not any different, at least for the beginning. So we need to come over here and pick up the stuff that's in our ship, of course. So I'll do shift-click to swap it all over. And then, because we learned stuff in the last one, let's see, equip this thing, yep. And then let's mine some copper and some iron as we go over. I'm going to mine a lot of copper because I know we'll need it later. As we go over toward where we found there were 2 iron nodes nearby each other, over here, assuming that I, of course, don't run out of energy or oxygen on the way, we'll set up a habitat over here where there's those 2 iron nodes that are close to each other. And there's also a copper node through that tunnel. And there's also a quartz node right there. Some cobalt, and I think there's a cobalt node out there on that peninsula. If I remember from everything we learned correctly. Large rock deposit. Ooh. That's new. I think this is new. This might be new. Yep. 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 You can actually keep mining that rock too, instead of having to terraform everything. So there's 1 and there's 2. So I'd like to go somewhere over here in between. And maybe I should just puff on that oxygen that we got in our bag here. Come over here somewhere in between those 2 because, again, the other nodes were nearby as well. And just start our habitat area over here someplace. I think maybe like right in here would be great. Let's do a base, of course. Can I do... No, that's the orientation. We're stuck with it. We can rotate within that orientation, but we're stuck with the layout here. And then we can do this. And then cube menu, we want to do a workbench. I'll just do it in the same spot here because, well, I'm nothing if not consistent with my layouts. And then we need the electric panel, which needs some parts. The electric panel is all this stuff right here, or one of these things right here, where we need 2 cable and 1 cement. So we'll create 1 cement, and then we'll smelt this copper. And I still didn't get enough copper. I did. Okay, good. I'll make 3 just because we'll need it later. Electrical panel goes in there. That gets everything powered up. And then we'll need an assembling bench, and we'll probably need to make this bigger. So let's just go ahead and make it bigger. Once we get some more cement made. Cement. And then let's make this, just make this bigger. There. I have enough for 1 more? No. Okay, let's go get some more rock. And also any copper and iron we see. We're just going to kind of keep doing the same bit here as we progress. I will pick up some of the cobalt and quartz. Oh, hello. Yes, I know we're working on stuff. Just mine the crap out of this rock till you run out of juice. Okay, let's go get some oxygen. We're waiting for the recharge to happen, although it won't recharge if I'm running. And we could probably also just go ahead and make... Oops. Try to mine my own stuff here. 1 short for 2 more pods, but I want to go with a 4-pod thing to start out with, just so we kind of have everything just so, I guess. Is that another rock we can mine? Yes. Okay. I have no idea where we're at as far as rock collections, but that'll be good enough, I think, for now. Go back in here, we'll make some more concrete, and we'll put up another thing. Oh yeah, I even did a multiple of 3, look at that. Another pod. We'll go right over here. Here we go. So now the game, the tutorial wants us to put up a assembling bench, which we need iron, 2 iron plates, 2 iron gears, and a cable. And we'll also need to put up a quartz or plant grower, which needs some quartz, which means we'll need to go mine some of that. Right click will give you a menu where you can, or a way to pin the recipe up there. You need a bunch of rods, which I don't have the iron for. Okay, great. More iron, more copper, and another quartz. At least 1 more quartz. And so this is the very planet craftery part of the game. And like I said, I'm kind of fine with it. I mean, there's more planet craftery parts later, specifically as you continue building with the shape and the style of the buildings, the habitat buildings and such. And then eventually you can get into, you know, the more, we will get into the more satisfactory components, specifically the belt-driven factory bases in here in just a little bit. Gotta keep an eye on that oxygen meter. I don't feel like I grabbed a lot of copper here, but copper is something we're going to want to get a miner on fairly early because, as we learned in the demo, it just feels like you get hit with it real quick. Is that a rock? A large basalt rock. Oh, that's oxygen. Yep, let's go. I will run. Use my energy to run. Large basalt. I wonder what that's going to be used for. That's new, I think, as well. Or I just didn't notice it before. Okay, so let's do some of this. And then we need 3 rods per gear. We need 6 total rods. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 of these. And then some more copper go into cable. 1 of those. And then we can build the bench. Assembling bench. And again, I'm just going to put it right in here. Right up next to. And then we also have the plant grower that we need to build. And that one, oops, that one we need to pin more iron plate. Not enough iron. And we need 2 rock. So we actually need rock, not making it all into concrete. That's fine. I'll mine a few of these. I don't know if these deplete or not. It'll be interesting to see. Right. Probably go up and hit that large basalt. I wonder if you use, if that's where you connect a miner to get the steady supply of rock. I'll bet you that's how it's used. This is a large rock deposit as well. That's good that they added that so you don't have to terraform in order to get rock. Because it's kind of distraction to have to terraform in order to mine out some rock. I bet you that's what the large basalt is for. It's for automated mining of rock. Let's see if we can zap it. Yeah, we need more powerful tools. Alright, I wonder what that chunk is for, too. Ooh, power? Thank you. But I won't go over there now, because if I do, then I may miss my oxygen cutoff. And we don't have very much. We only have 1 more bottle, and we have to wait until we can make some more. So, we'll wait on that. Do a quick dash over here. And then more smelting of iron. Smelt it all down into ingots. I don't think we need the ore for anything. Then we'll get the plates. And then I'm going to put the food grower back in this corner just where I put it in my demo play. Because once again, can we do a... no. Okay. Let's do that. And now we can craft a food can, which means we can automate food. We are making organic 6 per minute rate. And then we need to set up a miner. So let's grab that recipe here. And need some iron plates. Do we have enough to make 3 iron plates? We do, exactly. Almost like I planned it. Spoiler alert, I didn't. And we'll go, it doesn't matter which one of these we go to. This one might be a little bit further total from the base, but in terms of from the door, it's about the same. So we'll get that set up. Let's see. You can go right like that. And then now we will have automated iron. Cobalt, but I'll take it. That's copper, but I'll take it. Let's see. We need to place a wind turbine because we need to be able to afford more powerful tools for this too. We need to be able to have power in order to do the next bit of stuff. So, wind turbine is next. What does that take? Let's take a look here. Wind turbine. Iron, iron, and more iron. Oh, sweet irony. But I'm going to grab some copper too while we're on about. We'll swing by the miner, grab whatever it's got in the inventory, and then we can go and make all the things. Oops. Gonna make as much things as we can, at least. I know, we're going. I'm actually running. Need to put another door in here, though, I think. I think we can put doors in. I think I saw them. Smelt the iron. And I don't know that we have enough yet. No, we don't. Not even close. Yeah, we need... pretty close, actually. In terms of doors, we have windows. Oopsie. We have interior doors, interior walls, and walls. I think we have... Oh, here. Exterior doors right there. I think I'm going to spend it. I think I'm going to put a door in right there, or maybe over there. Maybe over there. Oh, it's on that side. Okay, interesting. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's go pick up the miners' leavings here. Maybe we'll grab some more ore otherwise while we're out here. Nearly got your whole stack. I think it stacks to 30, if I remember correctly. And then we'll do the same. We'll go grab whatever the miner has on our way back in. I'll go up here a little bit. I could probably make a couple of those miners, and then I wouldn't have to do all the harvesting myself. But also, kind of moot very soon. So that's kind of why I'm not bothering. Let's go. Actually, let's see what this is. Rock deposit. Okay, and that actually gives me rock. Interesting. Okay, so the basalt is what we actually have to have a drill for, a mining drill for. Interesting. Interesting. Go back that way. I'll walk so that I can accumulate my charge here a little bit. And then we can do this, and we can do that, and we can run back into the base. Oxygen low. I spent one of my iron plates on the door, but that's okay. I could have actually used the door, but that's okay too. Let's go with this, smelting. Smelt it all. We'll need it. One of those. Two of those. And then we do some power. Let's go up here someplace, kind of. Alright, now we have a build recipe for a solar panel. And then, of course, this establishes a local power grid. Now, I don't know what the exact span on the power grid is, but we'll have to try it out. Next, we need advanced miner. And we're also going to need the forge eventually. We can only track one thing at a time. So let's do the advanced miner maybe first. Yeah, it's fine. So we need to cheat a crap ton more iron. So maybe we should do a regular miner. Maybe make some more iron plate. And let's make another one of those just so that we can mine twice the amount of iron here. Even going to the other one would be fine, but I think doing both at the same place would be better. You? We can do that. You're full? Yes. Oh, 20 is what it stacks to. Okay. At 15 per minute. So it takes, what? Minute 20 seconds to fill the storage? Let's go out this way and collect some more stuff. I'm going to turn around here real quick. Walk to accumulate charge. And then run to use the charge. Collect that up. Collect this up. And that'll help out a lot having two of those. Run back in here. We'll use this door this time. Haha. Okay. And then we can smelt this down. And I need to pin that recipe. And of course I have an odd number. This one? 6. And then we need a crap ton of rods because gears use rods. I think it's 3 to 1. We need 6 more. All right. And so now that makes these two basically... You have a flashlight? We do. Nice. That makes these two basically useless, but not entirely. So we'll do the advanced miner. I'm going to swing it around a bit over here, maybe. And it's just got to be within range there like that. Huh? Oh, I forgot the cement. Oh, no. Okay. Pay attention to all the resources, Wally. All of them. Not just the iron. Here we go. And those guys are done. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to swing it around again here. That'll do. Alright. And then I can grab this while we're standing here. And we need to build a forge, as the thing implies. Let me see what we have, what we might need. Craft what we have to what we might need. Oh, it's much easier, but we also don't have the rock for this. We need to get some more rock. Okay, let's go get some rock. That's one of the nearby rocks. Whether it's the nearest nearby rock, I don't know. But it'll be good enough for now. Is it 3-to-1? We should just mine a bunch of until we run out of power. Charge it up and run it down again. Yeah, I didn't let it charge all the way. As far as I can imagine, it would be the same basic ratio anyway. X to destroy. Oh, we can actually destroy that rock. Interesting. Okay. Okay, that'll be good. Let's go grab some iron from here. All 3 of them this time. Because you have 3 slots. And then you have 1. And you have 1. I actually want that. Complain about low oxygen again. Aha, told you. Alright, so smelting like crazy. Although maybe I don't need to smelt all that much. I don't actually, because I will. Let's go with a forge. And I don't remember any of the ratios, so we're going to have to just kind of figure that part out again on our own. And then we need to use the conveyor belt, which is going to be iron plates, right? So I did need to smelt some more. I don't need to, actually, because I could stuff this stuff in here. We could all sort of. I still will need to craft it, though. Unless I want to make one of these part producers, but we'll do that. It'll tell us to do that, I think. Next, let's just come over here and smelt some or create some plates, and that way we can make whatever belts we might need. Go ahead and make these ingots too. Forge is doing the forging right now, but we can also do some forging on our own. And so I guess, you know, the handcrafting, the way the handcrafting works in this game is very similar to the way that it works in Satisfactory. So that's a, you know, an honest assessment there. Oh, floppy belt there. All right, so you should be crafting automation. Nice. Do this, that, lots of things. Now we need to terraform. And so that's another reason why I moved away from the ship, because it's a little snug over there, and we can do a little bit more stuff here. But I want to do, before we do that, do I want to do a part producer? No, not yet, actually. Let's do the water pump, which takes, I think this is where we start spinning all the copper. Yeah, the rotors and things. Okay, so let's do this. Do I have enough stone for cement? Oh, yeah. The rotor, is from over here, and it takes cables and rubber belts. And rubber belt is made from, or rubber, rather, is made from organic components, specifically that mass there. And we make that into rubber. Make 5 per rubber. And then we do, we get 3 belts out of this. Let's go ahead and make all 3, it's fine. And then we want, sorry, we can make silica from the quartz too. 2 cable, which I'm actually good on too. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and smelt this down though. What we have. And then I'm going to move a little bit away from everything else and go over here a little bit. Yeah, that'll be fine. That's good enough, I mean. And we'll go ahead and, oh, I didn't make the, oh, we need 2 rotors. Ew. I actually need more rubber. And I need more copper, I think. There we go. And we'll need some more rubber made, which means we can make... I think that'll be enough, right? Maybe? Maybe not. No, I need 5 more. This produces 6 per minute, so it's a little bit of a slow boat, but it's okay. Food's getting a little low. Health, whatever you want to call it, is getting a little low, too. But at least if we were moving slower than we are, we would have enough to make some more food. Do we have the ability to make oxygen bottles? We do, actually. Iron plate and quartz to make more oxygen bottles. Should maybe make a couple more of those so we don't have to worry about coming all the way back. That would be good to have. Then yeah, just 5 more organic. Take that. To make 1 rubber. To make 1 rubber belt. And then we can make 2 rotors. And then we can do the water pump now. So come over here a little ways. Turn it so that it's in the water, I guess. I think that'll be fine in there someplace. And then we need to build a greenhouse next. Let's go into there. And that needs all kinds of stuff. Glass, organic, everything. And so I think what we should do next is take down... Dismantle. Do I get to keep the... No, I don't. Oh, interesting. I didn't get to keep the ore that was in there. Let's pick up the iron we have here. Control-click to take it all. I'm going to run into this cave over here after we fill up our oxygen. I'm going to put down... Actually, I'm going to take one of these into the quartz deposit. And I'm going to take the other one over into the cave and go to the copper deposit that's over there that we found during the demo. And I did verify it. Well, yeah. We'll just do the small one for right now. I did verify it was still there before I started today. And that way we can get some quartz automated and some copper automated. It's a little bit of a run to get back and forth. But I think it'll be worth it because then I don't have to hunt for little chunks. And eventually we'll put real miners on these. We'll run belts down into our base or whatever. And we will take care of it that way. But at least this gets us started on the copper and quartz mining. I'm going to use one of those oxygen bottles that I created to stay up here until we get maybe a miner full of power. Thanks. A miner full of copper, and then we'll head down to the quartz, pick that up, and move on. There's a sulfur cave there. We did find that, I think, during the demo. The other one's over by where the ship landed. But as far as I can tell, the only sulfur you can actually get, low oxygen, is off the ground. You can't mine it. Or maybe you can. I'm not sure. And even though I've got iron automated, I'm still going to pick this up. Just because that's kind of who I am. That'll be fine enough, I think, for copper. Oh, oxygen critical. Pay attention, Wally. I saw the low warning, of course, and I ignored it, thinking that I knew better. I guess I should have mined that iron because it's closer to the quartz. But it doesn't matter. Actually, it definitely doesn't matter. And you're done already, of course. We'll grab all that, and we'll just head back and do all the things here. Or what we can do. Dangerous wave detected. Ah, here's the time. I think we'll lose our thing again. We experienced this in the... Let's go get some oxygen first. Let's also eat while we're here. In the demo, the wave seems to destroy certain things and not others. There's the other sulfur cave, by the way. And so, I'm not sure why they've put it in. To be perfectly honest, I'm not sure why. Because it doesn't do a whole lot, especially at this early stage of the game. I don't really see the point in all of it. We can craft some of this now until we get taken away. And then the game kind of takes us... There we are. I helped a little bit. The game kind of takes control from us here to watch the wave crash through, even though it doesn't seem to do anything much. I mean, it will take out our power, as I said. Yeah, you can see it gone there. It may take out other things too. I'm not sure, but I just don't know what the point of it is. Other than to show kind of a little bit of plot here with the giant moon and such, but I don't really get it overall. Because then we're just back here. And the game didn't even pop up to tell us about that. And tasks, yeah. So I don't get it. I just don't. I would like to, but I don't. We need a bunch of iron plates. I'll go ahead and craft a bunch of those because I think the pipes require iron plates too. Make a bunch of these. Oh, we also need to make a new power thing too. Iron rods, 4 rods. It's gone, and it shut everything down because of it. That's okay. We can fix it. There you go. So greenhouse, we'll put over here someplace. I'm actually going to go ahead and delete this. Rock. I don't particularly need it. Wait, greenhouse is up here. Oh, I forgot to grab the organic and finish the cement. Yep, I dug a little hole there. There's a way to replace the hole, and that's just ground here like this, and you can fill that in, just like that. So if you accidentally dig too deep and you want to fill it back in, no problem. Just kind of handy. 10 organic, and then a couple more cement. And this part of the plateau here will be where we put our greenhouse. So there's the belt connector, there's the pipe connector, which is kind of a good position there like that. And then we need water pipe. Iron plates, good call, Wally. And that can go there. And then we should be producing even more organic. 51 per minute here. And this stacks a bit higher than the other thing does too. So that's kind of handy. I think maybe to 20. Not a lot higher. But a little bit. And then start terraforming the planet with a ground fertilizer. Yes, so we'll do that. Needs 5 more organic, 2 more cement, and we have the plates. We're going to need more plates anyway because we're going to need pipes. Let's turn a bunch of these ingots into plates. Also, what do you take besides just plates? Okay, good. Grab 5 more organic. 6 will do. And then... Oh, 2 cement. Right. 2 cement. Nope. That was silica, Wally. And just for simplicity's sake, I'm going to put this over here someplace by where the water is. I don't know that it needs to be anywhere else other than this, so we'll just put it over here. Maybe I'll put it over here. There's some copper I could grab. Where's the input pipe? There it is. Alright, and then we can do a pipe hub. And that can go in like that, maybe. And then we can do a pipe from there over to there. Saw that copper. Wanted to get it. So we aren't producing enough water. And we're only producing 81% of the 80 liters per second we're demanding. But this isn't going to run all the time, so it's probably fine. This is actually more important to run all the time. Here. But we actually need more power too. So let's maybe do that first. Power. Here. Iron rods. And more plates too, probably. We're probably good on plates for right now. But make like 8 iron rods. Put up a couple of these. And I found in the demo, I was kind of accidentally, if you don't put them right up next to each other, but you put them like 1 block apart, they kind of meld together in an interesting way, which I was amused by. So I'm doing it again. That should give us plenty of power now. We can check the mouse over thingy. Oh, so that's why we didn't have enough production. This will produce 100 liters per second, but we didn't have enough power, so we weren't producing enough water. Alrighty, I can handle that thought. And that's where the demo ended, where the tutorial ended, and where we're going to end this episode. I forgot to mention at the beginning, but these first handful of episodes, at least this week, are going to be a little bit shorter than normal, and that's because of some of my personal schedule later this week. So these are going to just be a little bit, 35 to 40 minutes instead of 45 minutes to an hour like they usually are. And we'll come back and in the next episode, and we will continue doing automation on our own. We're going to check some numbers on the miners and things. That way we have an idea of what we can make, what we want to make, and all of that. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.